I am 34 years old. I live in the rural town of Olive. I have been a professional quadriplegic for 12 years. I dove into a swimming pool and broke the fifth cervical vertebrae in my neck. I was a little too drunk because I thought I could keep up with my friend's grandma as we were sampling good scotch.
My name's Lolli Edinger. I'm a home care worker. I've been doing home care for probably the last 6 or 7 years.
Lolly was with me the entire time. I was with my abuser, making sure that, I was sane and rational, part of the intervention to get her out of the house.
So the only thing I could do during that time was just tell him every morning, it's like, you deserve better. I'll be here.
She is my best friend. She is my family. I don't know what I would do without her. I would be completely and utterly lost. I call all of my aides the attorneys. It's a reference to Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Now, living with a disability, fighting with the government, medical appointments, seems like a drug-addled trip. So I am Johnny Depp, and my personal assistants are my attorneys. I like to garden. I like to ride my hand cycle when my body is in shape. I love going to the Renaissance Fair, and we'll go down there on any given time and, make shenanigans. And
We were going to trivia before the pandemic. That was like a regular weekly thing. I can't imagine doing anything else. And I've had many jobs in many different areas, and there's nothing that is so satisfying. And plus I get to, hang out with Zach and do crazy things and watch movies and go on trips and, just shoot the breeze about whatever, tell stupid jokes to each other. I cannot imagine doing anything else now. The only downside, and we all know, is the pay
hey,
is,
sucks.
yeah, the pay sucks. I call my husband my sugar daddy because my money, my income really doesn't do much except buy groceries. It makes me not financially independent. But, if for some reason I had to be the breadwinner of the family, I don't know how I would do this. And that affects not only me taking care of my family, but it affects Zach.
Like throwing spaghetti on the wall to find out it's done and getting it to stick. And in our climate, you beggars can't be choosers. I can talk anybody through anything that needs to be done for my care, whether it's a catheter change or a wound change. When you find those good people, you want them to stick around. Like,
I think with, it's hard when the pay is what it is, because the people that you want to keep, sometimes you just can't.
agency home care doesn't provide me with the freedom of what I need. CDPA is skilled labor. It's loving labor. It's becoming family. It's friendship. It is literally a lifesaver because if I ended up in a nursing home, I know I would become so depressed that I wouldn't take care of myself, end up with sores that would not be taken care of, and ultimately dying.
It is, allowing family members that are taking care of their loved ones to be paid, but it's also allowing people like me to give family members a break so that they can just be family with their loved ones. And, it's the only, to me, it's the only way that makes sense to let people live their own lives independently.